Hey, I'm Pauline, and today I'm going to be talking about The Fault in Our Stars by John Green and the concept of super hyped up books in general. So, in the month of June, I read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, and I kind of wanted to do a video discussing this. I was thinking I was going to do a book discussion instead of a review because so many people have read this book already. And as I was reading this book and after I finished it and I was trying to piece together my thoughts, I decided I wanted to do a video not only about The Fault in Our Stars, but about hyped up books in general, because I feel like this is such a big thing, and I feel like I personally read a lot of books that have already been read by so many people and they're already super hyped, and I go into them with this mentality, and I just kind of want to discuss that. So first, let me start out by explaining what I thought about The Fault in Our Stars, just the book by itself. I gave this book 4 stars. Ultimately, I really enjoyed this book. This book is beautifully written, the characters are amazing, the story was so well done, especially considering that it deals with such a difficult premise and theme. I mean, cancer, especially in kids, is so sad, and I feel like he handled that really well. That could easily have gone really badly. The characters are amazing, you fall in love with them, your heart breaks at the end of the story. It is amazing. I do understand why this book is so hyped up. But what I wanted to talk about today is basically going into a book. For example, I had not read The Fault in Our Stars. This has been out for at least a year. It's been out for a while, and everyone has been loving it. Everyone has read this. The movie came out at the beginning of this month, and I was like sitting there like, I haven't read it. So there was a lot of hype. All I'd heard was good things about this book, people excited about the movie. So that's what I thought about the book. That was my mentality when it came to this book. And then when I sat down to read it, that's what was going through my mind. And this happens not only with this book for me, but with lots of other books that I've read. And so I knew from past experiences that I didn't want to go into The Fault in Our Stars listening to the hype and getting my expectations super high, because that's happened before with books and then I've been disappointed, because obviously you can build it up to such a large scale in your mind that nothing can compare to that and like live up to that expectation. So I knew I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to go into The Fault in Our Stars not expecting much. I didn't want to listen to anyone else rant about it. I just wanted to go in, not expect it to be great, and then just see what I felt. But of course, that's a little bit impossible with a book like The Fault in Our Stars. All I have been hearing about on BookTube and book bloggers and everywhere in like the book community these last few months is The Fault in Our Stars. Constantly, everyone talks about it, even people who don't like contemporary. And so when I decided that I was going to read it, that's what was going through my mind, is how great this book is and how everyone has told me to read it because it's amazing. So no matter how hard I tried, I had high expectations for this book, and I think that's where I went wrong in reading it. The thing about super hyped up books is I think that they kind of grow larger than life in the minds of the people who have read them and the people who haven't. I know I've gone back and read books that I thought I absolutely loved and realized that they really weren't as great as I had imagined them to be. I've been carried away in the hype of books and just talked about how much I loved them because everyone else loved them, even if I didn't feel as strongly. And if a book is larger than life in some readers' minds and they're telling that to people who haven't read the book, then they're going to go into it with larger than life expectations, and the book isn't going to live up to them. And so I'm going to give you some examples of other books that this has happened to me with. City of Bones. Everyone talks about how amazing this book is, and again, I was one of the people who was kind of late to the party and was like, what is this series? I'm going to check it out. And everyone is like, it's the best thing you'll ever read in your life. Okay, I think this is a decent series. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. But I felt like after hearing what everyone had to say about it, I was disappointed because I went in with such high expectations. Angelfall, same thing. This book got a lot of hype on BookTube a while back, not so much now, but a while ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, this book is great. Everyone's talking about it. I have to try it out. And when I did, I liked it. But again, it didn't live up to my expectations. The Hunger Games. Oh my gosh. I did read this a while ago. I think I read this about a year ago, but at that time, it had been out for a long time, and a lot of people had read it, and everyone was talking how great it was, and the movie was coming out soon. And I was like, oh my gosh, The Hunger Games, everyone's talking about this. They say it's the best thing ever. And I read it, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. It was just a good YA book. And so what I'm thinking is that it's so hard to go into a book when you already have an impression of it before you even open it. And The Fault in Our Stars really cemented that for me because I went into it, I knew how it was going to end. I knew things about the book because everyone was talking about it, and all of these quotes, seeing all of this stuff, I felt like I already knew the book, and I felt like it's amazing. And that's not a good way to go into it, I don't think. And honestly, I think it would be hard to go into a book without any preconceived notions of how you'll feel about it. And I have a few that I'm actually kind of nervous about, and I want to go into them with a completely open mind. Fangirl being one of them. People rave about this book. They love it. And I've read a book by Rainbow Rowell, I read Attachments, and I loved that. So I'm hoping that I will like this as well, but I'm trying not to get caught up in the hype because this book is so hyped up right now. And I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to build up my expectations and hope for something that's not going to happen. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I'm just about to start this book and everyone talks about how amazing it is, and I am excited, but I don't want to ruin it for myself. And not that it's bad to get excited about books, because I really do. I just feel like we as readers let our imaginations go and expect it to be great and build it up, and sometimes that falls short. I don't know, am I the only one who does this? And honestly, I think we as readers get easily caught up in the hype of a book. Like, we read a book, we really like it, and then we find out everyone else loves it so much too, and they're raving about it, and then we start raving about it, even if we didn't feel that strongly about the book. I know this is true of me. I've read some books, really liked them, and then sort of wanted to get on board with all the hype, and in my mind I turned them from good books into incredible books because I just wanted to talk about how great they are because everyone else felt the same way. And so I have questions for you guys because I want to know how you feel. I mean, do you think that hyped up books going into it with that mindset is a good thing? And being influenced by the hype is okay? And are you influenced by the hype of books? Like, did you read The Fault in Our Stars a little bit later like I did? And were you influenced by what other people were saying, or did you just read the book for what it was and make your own opinion? And I'm curious to see if this happens to other people because I have been disappointed by many really, really hyped up books. And some of my favorite books are ones that are kind of obscure and that no one really talks about. And so I'm wondering if that's a huge factor in whether or not you're going to like a book. So yeah, basically I really, really liked The Fault in Our Stars, but I went into the book desperately wanting to love it because I knew everyone else did and I wanted to get on board. So are my feelings genuine, or are they more like wishful thinking? I don't know. And honestly, there was no possible way I or anyone else who's reading this book late could go into this book without being influenced by its massive hype. So yeah, what are some really hyped up books that you've read, and what do you think about them, and do you think you were influenced by the hype? And I'm curious to know, have you ever said you loved a book just because everyone else said they loved it? Have you lied because of how hyped up a book was? I'm curious because I know I have. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.